New York City, the pulsating heart of the world's economy, is under siege, not by an army or a natural disaster, but by its own lifeblood, truckers. The city that thrives on the constant movement of goods and services is now caught in an unseen economic war as truckers continue their boycott, refusing to ship loads into the Big Apple. This silent standoff is leaving a significant impact on the city's economy. The shortage of truckers, a critical issue that the Biden administration and several private sectors are scrambling to address, is proving to be a formidable challenge. With various factors contributing to the boycott, such as tolls, taxes, NYPD tickets, and speed traps, shipping to New York City has become a pricey venture. This economic tug-of-war is not just a city issue, it's a national concern, shaking the very foundations of our commerce. The wheels of commerce have slowed, and the city that never sleeps is starting to feel the pinch. Behind every crisis, there's a story of discontent, of struggle, and of resistance. Peel back the layers of the NYC truckers' boycott, and you'll find a tale of frustration and defiance. The reasons behind the boycott are as diverse as the truckers themselves. Yet they all share a common thread, an increasingly challenging and costly environment for doing business in the Big Apple. You see, trucking to NYC isn't just a matter of loading up and hitting the road. It's a complex dance involving tolls, taxes, NYPD tickets, and speed traps. Each of these elements contributes to the mounting costs of delivering goods to the city, making the journey less profitable for truckers. Imagine this: you're a trucker, cruising along the highway, only to be hit with a hefty toll. Then there's the taxman, eagerly waiting for his share. And let's not forget the NYPD, ever ready with their tickets for the slightest infractions. It's a trifecta of expenses that can turn a profitable route into a money pit. And it's not just about the money, it's also about the constant pressure, the endless vigilance required to avoid speed traps, and the frustration of navigating a city that seems to value revenue over the very people keeping its economy running. But remember, this isn't just an NYC problem. Take a drive down the New Jersey Turnpike, and you'll notice a significant drop in truck traffic. This signals a broader discontent among truckers, a resistance that extends beyond the city limits. Truckers are increasingly choosing to reroute, to find higher-paying alternatives. They're driven not just by the potential for better earnings, but by a desire to resist an environment that they see as unfavorable. The result? A significant percentage of truckers are saying no to NYC, choosing instead to take their loads elsewhere. The impact? A city that was once a beacon of opportunity is now a battleground. A battleground where the men and women who keep its wheels turning are choosing to fight back, to make a stand. A city that was once a beacon of opportunity has become a battleground for the men and women who keep its wheels turning. The battle rages on. The city's streets are quieter, its docks less bustling. The once steady flow of goods has become a trickle. The ongoing boycott, once dismissed as a passing phase, has proven to be a force to be reckoned with. The truckers, the lifeblood of the city's supply chain, are making their voices heard not in decibels but in absence. An estimated 1/4 of truckers are refusing to ship to New York City. They're lured away by higher-paying alternatives in other states and cities, alternatives that have become more appealing due to the boycott. It's not just about the money either. The city's unfavorable business environment, with its high tolls, taxes, and the ever-looming threat of NYPD tickets, is pushing these truckers away. The trucking industry, once a reliable cog in the city's economic machine, is now a battlefield of discontent. The city's economic engine is sputtering, and the effects are being felt far and wide. As the dust settles on this economic battlefield, the effects of the truckers' boycott are becoming clear. New York City, the beating heart of our nation's economy, is left grappling with dwindling supplies and skyrocketing prices. The shortage of truckers, once a silent crisis, has now taken center stage, forcing both the government and the private sector to rethink their strategies. The trucking industry, a backbone of our economy, is in a state of flux. With truckers finding higher-paying alternatives outside the city, the future of shipping to New York City hangs in the balance. Meanwhile, the city's business environment is under scrutiny, as tolls, taxes, and fines continue to push truckers away. If the boycott continues, we may be looking at long-term changes in the way goods are transported and businesses operate. The city that never sleeps is awake to a new reality. A reality where the very people who keep it running are saying, enough is enough.